Hey guys, Coach Josh here with AYSDA, American Youth Sports Development Association. Today we're talking about playing time in baseball, recreational league baseball, or really any baseball teams that you might be dealing with. And you want to ensure that you're getting adequate and equal time for everyone. It's so difficult to do that sometimes, and so what I've developed and what I've followed over the years that I've been coaching baseball is a good method in my opinion. I'm going to share that method with you, and hopefully you can either use what I've got for your team, or you can hopefully adapt something from what I've created and use it as your own. So feel free to use what I'm about to show you, and hope it helps, because bottom line is we want to make sure that folks are getting out there on the field and getting developed both on the field and off the field, and a lot of that development comes from knowing that they were a big part of the actual game day events. So they've all practiced hard, they've worked hard to get there. In my opinion, they deserve to be out on the field. So heading into a game, basically, I want to find out if I know in advance certain players are not going to be there. I'll take that into consideration. But sometimes I will kind of get my sheet that I'm going to show you here in a second ready ahead of time, and I'll fill in names when I get to the field previous to the game starting, because sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. Somebody doesn't show up last minute, they didn't give you an email or call you ahead of time. So basically, you may have to do that after you get to the game. So basically, just going to use a regular white sheet of paper. I like to fold this in half, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to write things on both sides of this paper, and I'm going to use it during the whole game. And so fold it in half just like this, all right, and then I'm going to get a Sharpie or a pen, pencil, whatever you got, and I'm going to basically divide one sheet into 6 different innings, okay? Talking youth baseball here, so a lot of times a youth baseball game is not going to go much more than 6 innings. It probably is even going to go only like 3 or 4 innings. So I like to plan in advance, though, to make sure that I have 6 innings planned. Never know what's going to happen. Maybe it's 3 up, 3 down in every inning, and you've got to figure out how to do your rotations accordingly. So basically what I do is I draw a little baseball diamond in each square here, and each square represents a different inning, okay? I'll even sometimes write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the box somewhere here to designate which inning it is. But as you can see here, I've got the diamond drawn out, and then I put initials of players. You can certainly write the whole name on there. I find it's easier, especially in this smaller area, to write initials, and it's very easy, very quick to learn initials if you can learn names too. So I'll just place the initials in the spot they're going to play, okay? And then I'll also have up here, I just write out up here, and then I write the initials or the name of the couple players that might not be participating that inning, because, let's say I've got 11 players on this team, obviously only 9 can play at a time. So then I would go to the next inning. Again, I would make sure that those 2 players that were out are filling in for 2 players that were on the field and playing that inning. So obviously then the out would include those 2 players that were in the first inning. Now they're out, resting in the dugout for that inning. Definitely like to call it resting too, because we don't want to say that they're sitting out or they're benched or anything like that. So basically then you go to inning number 3. You're going to take 2 more players that had played perhaps in both of these innings. Now you're going to pull them out. They're going to sit out. And again, it creates a good rotation to where by the time you get to that 6th inning, obviously you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 players by that point that have been out. So you are going to have crossover in that 6th inning. But usually with 11 players, obviously, you're not going to have to sit anybody twice. That's important too. If you only want to rest a player 1 inning if at all possible, especially when you're getting equal time. So on the back of this sheet, I go ahead and write my batting order, okay? And so I just go down the list, write full names on the batting order, because this is very easy to then post in the dugout somewhere on a hanging clipboard, something like that. So, very simple, very easy. It works great for pre-planning, especially, like I said, if you know which players are going to be in attendance for the game. But also, if you don't know, go ahead and draw out these. Go ahead and make your list with the numbers on the back. Don't have to put names, don't have to put initials over over here, you can do that when you get to the game site. But guys, for years this has worked great for me. It's very easy. Obviously with technology you can do this on the computer too. I like to do things by hand. That's just how I am. Okay, that covers hopefully equal playing time for everybody on the baseball field. So hope that's been useful for you, and talk to you soon.